again to the world of One Punch Man. Spice Jutsu here, and yes, been a little while since my last One Punch live reaction. I've said that these would be more sporadic on my channel, because of the release schedule for the series is kind of all over the place. So yeah, I missed the last couple of chapters. I read them obviously, but I didn't react to them. But hey, since there's no new One Piece this week, I might as well do my live reaction to Punch 149, The Greatest Obstacle. So yeah, we've got a really cool cover page image here. With we just got the heroes and the monsters divided by this cool line here, and Garo in the middle in his god level threat monster chrysalis state. And as we saw in the last chapter, where we got a little bit of a backstory on Silverfang, which was really cool to see him in his younger days when he's more of he's a lot like Garo back in he's like a Vegeta type, like shithead, like kind of like a bad person, with a really good martial artist, obviously. So we got to see a little bit of that, and his clash with his brother. And this flashback was triggered by Garo using the style that Bang threw away, the Fist of the Exploding Heart Liberation, which is a martial art that Bang had thrown away in the past. But Garo found like some old scrolls of that told him about the technique. So yeah, but yes, and then so in the midst of their fight, it seemed that Garo had like grown a mouth, like his mouth had opened, and like you see his teeth, and like his chrysalis looked like it was starting to crack. And then we cut away to Genos dealing with the black sperms and all that, and it looks like King was about to show up, back him up, which means this whole fight is about to be over because King obviously is gonna obliterate everyone. But and here he is looking badass on the cover. But yeah, let's just get into the chapter here, into the continuation of the war between heroes and monsters. So yeah, we see Homeless Emperor raining down his laser balls all over the place, just laying his balls out there on the table. We get the heroes all trying to deflect it. We got Spring Mustache and EI trying to block him. And Homeless Emperor goes, you're tough. It's hard finding the right firepower for a satisfying kill. It looks like all the light balls are raining down from like a really giant, like spirit bomb looking like light ball that's above the Homeless Emperor. It's just spewing out all these small laser balls. The Homeless Emperor gets this wicked look on his face. But practice makes perfect. I plan to kill billions, and I don't want to get bored with it partway through. So just the laser just raining down. EI goes, Master! And Atomic Samurai goes, hang in there a little longer. I will draw this blade, and this is the sun blade that he just got from Nichiren, like the sacred blade of legend. But Atomic Samurai's thinking to himself, Spirit Response Blade? Oh, so it's a flashback to him and Nichiren. Nichiren goes, yes, the Nichiren sword is alive. It decides if its bearer is worthy. If not, you cannot even draw it. And Atomic Samurai's like, that's hard to believe, even for a legendary sword. Sounds like a fairy tale. So we're back to the present, and it goes, but the moment I grasped it, I could feel it probing my spirit. You just see the sword is like glowing with light as he's about to draw it. His eyes are like glowing too. The Homeless Emperor blasts a big laser blast at him. They're like, oh shit. And Atomic Samurai's like, respond, Nichiren. What kind of character and spirit do you require of me? And he's thinking about Bang. It was then that he recalled his rival master, Bang. If Bang's domain is flowing with water, then his domain water mirror. So we see like the inner world of Atomic Samurai. He's like standing on a pool of clear water, and like the ripples are like going out from around him. Very cool, and like everything else is like black. He's just focusing. So he's thinking to himself. Even the surrounding explosions faded into silence. Oh, I guess it's like a narrator. I guess this isn't really Atomic Samurai thinking, but like it's a narration. So intense was his concentration. And the sword Nichiren responded. He's starting to draw the blade. It's glowing, and he just swoops into action, and he just fucking slices this spirit bomb. The Homeless Emperor's spirit bomb, or maybe this is the big laser blast that he fired at him. He just cuts it in half. Homeless Emperor's like, ooh, Homeless Emperor's got that pants shitting face, like, oh. And of course, EI and Spring Mustachio are just staring in awe at this. Oh my god! Oh, I love this series. This gorgeous color spread. As he cuts this laser ball, lasers are just firing all over the place, and he just shatters it into a million little light pieces. Like little pieces of light just flying everywhere. This gorgeous artwork. And we see him drawing the sword is glowing with light. And Atomic Samurai just looks as badass as ever. It's like his face is like shaded, his eyes are glowing. Just this is One Punch Man right here. This is the Atomic Samurai in his fullest beauty and badassness. When Homeless Emperor's trying to fire lasers at him, Atomic Samurai! Oh my god, Atomic Samurai's deflecting all these hundreds of laser shots all at once. Coming down on Homeless Emperor with like the rage and focus of a god. And we just see like, oh, but it looks like the big golden sperm comes and blocks him at the last second. He takes all the cuts, which are like cutting up the whole area around them. But Homeless Emperor just like falls back as golden sperm blocks him. Oh my god, Atomic Samurai's face still looks like almost like Garo, like it's just like black and focused, and with the glowing like slit eyes. And Golden Sperm goes, "Did you monsterize? No, this is different. It's that sword." And the sword is like cutting into Golden Sperm. Golden Sperm is supposed to be like super tough and strong, but the sword is cutting into his arm a little bit as he's blocking it. What the hell? Oh! And so Golden Sperm goes, "So what? I'll break it." But he's got the sword in his hand, but it's like bending, like it's made of light, and the light is bending, and then it just cuts his arm off. It's gone. Cuts off Golden Sperm's hand, like nothing. It's still bending like a laser, but it just takes his arm off. Or I guess more his hand than its arm. So the hand just falls to the ground. And the blade is still curving like a light snake or something. It's like a serpent made of light. And it's kind of winding back towards Atomic Samurai. And then Golden Sperm is just like, "My right hand of 12 trillion." And then Atomic Samurai just puts the sword back in its sheath. And when he sheaths the sword again, it's like this weird thing where like the sheath is like pulsing, like it expands, and then it kind of starts to shrink down again. That's weird. That's interesting, but it's okay. It's like it like pulses and then it compresses again. Like from the power, I guess. And then, but then Atomic Samurai starts coughing up blood, like he's feeling the impact of just wielding the sword. He drops to one knee, and EI is like, "Master!" So yeah, he looks really winded all just from using the sword for just that long. He's just he's thinking, did I become one with the sword? It took so much ki energy. Ki, so just like in Dragon Ball Z, uh, Homeless Emperor is like he's like wiping his mouth as he's like getting up. Such power comes with limitations. But Golden Sperm is just like he's like his face just become like blank, like deadpan. He goes, "You'll pay dearly for that." He's Atomic Samurai tells EI to take String Mustachio and flee. And the Golden Sperm is just approaching him like fucking Jotaro approaching Dio. He's just walking up with the missing hand. It's just like that cool like walk up. You've expended all your strength. I'll kill you one by one. So wait your turn, heroes. And Homeless Emperor is building up his spirit bomb again behind Golden Sperm. And Golden Sperm notices. He's like, huh? Or oh no, he notices. He notices the heartbeat, the king's engine. The Homeless Emperor notices too. And Atomic Samurai and the Eye notice that sound. And we just see the strongest character of all time, the one and only King, standing like a badass above a sea of black sperms, looking up at him in awe. It's King! Just see the most menacing aura coming off of King as he looks down at these insignificant specks that he can obliterate with the snap of his finger. Oh man. Oh, Genos is still protecting Tatsumaki from the last chapter. He like, even though he's missing all of his limbs, he's trying to protect Tatsumaki, who's like barely conscious. He's going, King. Finally, he comes to fight. And the Black Sperm's like, that guy took out Sentichuro in one blow, which is absolutely true. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That was King that obliterated Sentichuro, the Elder Centipede. Saitama was just there for moral support. You know, he was, you know, he was gonna step in if he had to, but of course it was King who did it, and Saitama didn't have to do anything. So the Black Spermers are like, this could be bad. And my boy Metal Knight is here too. He goes, be careful, King. I'll have to help. And he's spinning on his hands, getting ready to really swing that bat. No, wait. He's thinking, King can handle this fight. That's right, Metal Bat. Just leave it to King. He can handle this. Like, this is nothing for King. So I'll just make sure no enemy black things escape. This King is just still staring in silence down at his prey. Black Sperm's nervous, but he said, he's playing cool and waiting. Well, fight's on. It'll feel great trouncing humanity's strongest man. The Golden Sperm goes, wait. Don't be hasty. That's the Hero Association's mightiest power. This is King. He's our greatest obstacle. Bigger than Tornado at full strength. So we all gotta swarm him. So King has got the full attention of Golden Sperm, Black Sperms, and Homeless Emperor pointing right at him. And of course, he could defeat them all by basically doing that, but you know that might hurt his friends. So he's probably not gonna do that. But we'll see what happens. So King's expression is just like, and of course, King is thinking to himself, "Uh-oh, what am I doing? Just because Genos is in trouble doesn't mean I can rescue him." And the Black Sperm just saying, "Hey, did he just snicker? He thinks he's so strong he can mock us?" And then King's thinking, huh? No, I don't. How can I get them to leave us alone? These guys are bad business. They're too strong for my reputation to scare off. I'm so dead. I wish Saitama was here. Where is he anyway? Oh, so he's thinking back to Saitama when they were playing video games together. Saitama like, hey, 14 consecutive strikes? Are you cheating? Oh, something's going on behind King. Someone's lifting up a big rock. Hi, King. King's like, Saitama? Oh, God. King! It's Pretty Prisoner and Child Emperor looking quite happy to see their strongest ally. Uh, awesome. Now we'll win for sure. King's like, give me a break. And that's the end of the chapter. So, yeah. Well, the mighty King has a lot on his plate, but we all know it's not too much for him to handle. This is a piece of cake and a walk in the park. And, the other heroes, they might be able to help here and there, but we all know King's got this. But, until then, this is Parasol Jutsu. This is my live reaction to One Punch Man 149. Punching out.